Hey, internet, we're streaming. This is a thing. We're doing it.
Woo!
Welcome everybody. Welcome to Good Game. Welcome to Philco Industries, which I believe you can see on your screen right now, if everything is going as intended, God willing. Also welcome my current guests, Austin Walker
Hey, what's up?
and Andrew Swan.
Hey, everybody.
So, for those who don't know, I know a lot of people have just gotten here very recently who may not know exactly what we're doing. Good Game is a weekend-long event. I think it's going like 52 hours or something like that, maybe a little longer, where we are going to have a bunch of different people streaming on this channel, a bunch of really exciting, awesome people. People you may have heard of, some you may not have heard of, but they're all really cool. And while we do it, we're going to be trying to raise money for Boston's One Fund, which goes towards the people who were affected by the terrible Boston Marathon bombings a few weeks ago. So our goal right now is to raise $10,000 total. So you can see in the corner here I have a little live widget thing that is going to keep us updated. It's going to let us know anytime somebody contributes. Some of the other streamers will be using this, some won't, but it'll be here for some of it at least. And yeah, should we jump into Philco Industries? Should we jump into Game
Let's
Dev
do it.
Tycoon?
Game Dev Tycoon.
So we're jumping into a game that I'm already pretty far along in that we were playing earlier this week. As you can see, the TES-64 is about to be taken off the market.
Ugh.
Let me jump in settings quick.
Did we ever develop anything for the TES-64? I think we completely avoided it, right?
I think so too. Let's look at our game history so that we can give people want to know where Philco's been, and then where Philco is going. I think that's the direction. I think that's the right way to do this.
It's true.
Wait, Phil, did you make a game called Race
We'll
Wars?
get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
There.
One thing at a time.
So we had a really good time, Austin and Janine and I, a couple of days ago earlier this week, with a lot of chat members throwing out ridiculous suggestions. So we're definitely going to be looking for suggestions from the chat once again. But we started off with Disasteroids, action space game, of course. We had Dragon S Log. The idea is like it could be Dragon's Log or it could be Dragon Slog.
Log. Yeah.
We wanted people to have fights about that on the playground, I think was what we said.
That is what we said.
Regan's Ambition, which is like our idea is that Tecmo Koei in an alternate universe, instead of making lots of Dynasty Warriors games,
Right.
instead of doing Nobunaga's Ambition, they did Regan's Ambition.
This is my favorite game in this. If I was a developer at Philco, I would be pushing at every meeting to give me the funds to make a new Regan's Ambition, you know?
But you're not, and you never will be.
God damn.
We did birthday.
So Reagan's ambition is your Mirror's Edge, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, we did
Okay.
Birthday Suit Phil. Our first big hit, Race Wars, a racing simulation game for the TES. It did real well. Ball Chucker was our Try It Sports. We did pretty good with that. R-Type was a pirate action game that we put out. Triple XCOM was our first mature game. It was a
We
UFO
wanted to
strategy
try
title.
something new. We knew that there were a lot of adult gamers now, and it's not just for kids.
Lots of people are already into Race Wars in the chat room.
You
which is
lost $4,700 on Triple XCOM.
good. Yeah, you're also seeing how much if you're
Listen.
watching here, you can see how much we made and lost. Triple XCOM didn't do well. People weren't ready for something
People weren't
mature.
ready. It's true art.
We're
We were
ahead
part
of the
the
time.
avant-garde. Yeah, exactly.
Bleeding Heart in the chat room says
Dude.
Bleeding Heart in the chat room says BRB opening a tear to Regan's Ambition verse, which is great. Mooned was our space action title for the Game Boy, and
wow,
did
well,
really good. Green Hill Friend Zone, which I still really like.
Yeah, I think it might be time to revisit that at some point.
And then Dog Football was
Listen.
the one for that brought us out of the small leagues. That got us into our first office.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 4.8 million in profit, man. I think we just had our fingers on the pulse of what America wanted, what the world wanted, which was dog football.
We tried doing Space Dogs after that. We got into dog themes. We tried doing Space Dogs. I accidentally set that as a fantasy RPG named Space Dogs. So that was embarrassing. We literally did not realize this until we were like halfway through development on this game.
Get ready. That's a theme. That's going to keep happening.
It's Goggler says we need Super Dog Football. Just you wait. We're getting to it.
Yeah.
A Dog and His Boy was our post-apocalyptic RPG. Citizen Kane 2000. Which we decided was the Citizen Kane 2000 of video games.
It was. It really was.
For the Super NES, our first game was Super Race Wars, which did pretty well. Corgivania, not so good. Our vampire action game.
Listen, but fans have been screaming at us to give them a Corgivania reboot. You know?
Yeah.
They want Corgivania to come back. That's true. The real fans want it. Howling Commandos was our military action game. Super Dog Football.
Let's not talk about Super Dog Football.
You know, we spent a lot of money on this game. We spent $1 million on that game.
I think in fact we developed a whole new engine for this game. Was this our first?
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Pound Break was our prison action game for the PS1. Bark to the Future was our time travel adventure game. Bark to the Future was a fucking hit. Look at this. 1.3 million in profit for Bark to the Future.
Also, Bark to the Future, I think, was one of the games that saved us. Like we were in a rough.
No. Hold on. We're getting to that.
Oh right, right.
Then we had Cheetah Speed, which was our city sim game. I think that's still to this day our biggest game.
Yeah, look at that shit. $5.9 million in profit.
Here's the problem.
36,000 fans.
Here's the problem. So after Super Race Wars and Super Dog Football didn't do that well, and we thought that the problem might have been that we'd waited too long to do sequels on them. So we're like, Bark to the Future was great. People want more Bark to the Future now. We rushed out a sequel in like 6 months. It didn't do very well.
There's a simple reason for the $1 million we lost in that game. Really, just one reason, which is that it wasn't called Bark 2, the number 2, the future.
Yeah, you're right. We fucked that up.
So we would have gotten all that money, all them stacks.
We really fucked that up. You were correct.
We lost $1 million of Bark.
We did Dog Football Manager, which is our virtual pet game, casual game for the Game Boy. Didn't do so great. Bark of the Ninja was our ninja action game.
Right.
Cheetah Speed 2K, we waited a little longer. This one did better as a sequel.
It made $2 million.
A Links to the Past. God, these got really dumb. Scratchers was our cyberpunk action game for the Dreamcast. The only Dreamcast game we did, I think.
In fact,
because the Dreamcast does not have a great lifespan.
It just dies right away.
Bam! Dog Football HD, sports simulation action game for the PlayStation 2.
Which did pretty good, you know.
Race Wars Forever. Did pretty good also. Then we did what is it? Brolo YOLO Evolved.
That's our Halo clone. that's starring Master Bro.
Oh man. Game 31 is one that I forgot to name. We were supposed to. This is our law adventure game. We were gonna name this Ape Attorney.
Ape Attorney, right?
I'm really excited about it.
It ended up being a huge hit, and one of the review comments was better than the name suggests.
Yeah. We got Bark Souls did really well for us. Our dungeon RPG action game. Game 33 was another one that we forgot to name. I don't know. This is a game dev one, so we were gonna make Game Dev Tycoon, which I found out. I believe there's actually an achievement in the game for making Game Dev Tycoon in the game, but you have to name it. You actually have to name it for that.
Game 33. Yeah, no, this was huge.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. We should probably be making more DS games.
Oh, definitely. Game 33 is not a sequel to Game 31. Don't get confused. Like, I know a lot of people.
McBrowan in the chat room is saying, "Is it a sequel?" It's not a sequel.
It is not a sequel, dude.
Northern Lion says, "Yes, I will." LP Bark Souls. $19.3 million. In fact, we have $14.5 million right now, and I think most of that is still from Game 33.
It's true.
Persona was our virtual Persona Virtual Pet
Thank you.
RPG Simulation, which did pretty well. Dark Souls Online did very well. People were excited to see the Dark Souls franchise finally go
And I think
online.
that's what we developed a new engine for that because we wanted to include online features. We knew our fans really wanted to play with each other all around the world.
And I think our last game was Ironic Man 3. We wanted to do a superhero game. Iron Man was on everybody's mind. It didn't do very well.
Well, it was a license.
That's right.
game,
I remember now. I forgot because we looked at this right at the end, and I was like, "Oh, 2.2 million. Oh, that's 2.2 thousand. It cost $5 million to make that. What the fuck was I doing that I spent $5 million on this game?
You were very tired and probably very drunk. The power went to your head.
Yeah, this was late at night. I had a beer or two. Well, let's get into it. We got to make some new games. We got to fucking develop some games. This is what we're doing. All right, game 37. Let's pick a topic. What do we want to make? We have so much to choose from.
We do.
We can make an evolution game. We can make an airplane game. We haven't made a Wild West game.
We have not
We
yet
haven't made a
Wild West
transport game. Of course, we've got the classics. We've got medieval, fantasy, space, military, racing, sports, hunting. Peachy Ann is bringing up. Yeah, we haven't done a hunting game either.
Ooh. I
We
think
could do
a
a
hunting
hunting
game.
Jeff says Custer's Revengeance.
Oh.
So people are blending the topics. To be clear, you can only pick one topic right now that I know of.
Right.
You can pick two genres, and your genres are a little bit more limited.
Big Docking Dude suggests Wild West RPG, Long Paw of the Law. That's where I'm putting my money.
All right, yeah, I like it.
Syntho also suggests Perfect Bark, a sci-fi
Oh, that's really good.
Oh man,
I think Syntho wins.
yeah. I'm really sorry. That was a good. Long Paw of the Law is really good, and we might want to get back.
We'll come back to it. Right.
So this is a sci-fi action.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
Perfect
that's
Bark.
right.
I assume. Do we want to put it on the PlayStation, the PC, or the M box?
I think it's an M-Box
Or
game.
just fucking throw it on the
Right?
DS because that shit sells.
That's true.
Yes.
No, let's do M box and a mature game on that.
Yeah, I think that's...
We're gonna use. So we have our different engines here. We had Philtech version 1.0, Speed Phil, Philtech Gold, and our most current engine is Philbrio, of course. Let's put it on Philbrio. We can make it text-based.
Let's not do that. That seems...
not
That's,
do that.
no,
That's a
let's
bad
not-
idea.
Well, that's just not where our strengths are. We gotta know our strengths, Phil.
If you say so. All right, let's do this.
To be fair, we're making a perfect dart game for an Xbox. It's all a bad idea.
So we have $14.1 million. This is our
No.
first opportunity, I feel like. We could take a large booth. We've
I
never
think
done a
so.
large booth at G3.
Large booth. We're developing Perfect Bark. We have the best
Yeah.
thing to show off.
We have to let people know about this.
Large booth.
Let's
We're
do
doing
it.
it. All right.
All right.
What do we want to put in this game? Okay, so advanced
I think it's
cutscene,
time-
of course. Save game. It needs
Obviously.
multiplayer.
Needs
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Oh, online
Needs-
play. Sorry, I forgot. Multiplayer and online play are the same essentially.
Oh, right,
Basic
right.
physics. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need
Uh,
mods. This is a closed system. So
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to pump engine up all the way, and I think we're gonna have to. Ooh, we're gonna have to go down. Our engine. We're using a lot of engine right now.
well, that's good.
Get-
We're
get rid of this
a lot
story.
horsepowers. Yeah. Have you played Perfect Dark? I mean,
There's an alien
should I
named
lower the
Elvis.
gameplay? Should I?
no. You need gameplay. You don't need much.
We
story.
only
In
have
fact,
70% engine right now. If we have full gameplay, is the problem.
I'm saying you can probably drop story lower than that.
If we drop story lower than this, it starts.
Oh, does it cut into?
This is the lowest we can drop story without it cutting into.
Right.
Just what we need for
Maybe
advanced
we
cutscenes.
don't need physics. We
Physics
probably
are
need
really
physics.
messing us up. It's a problem, and I'm really annoyed with it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
We're gonna take out physics. Hype's building already, even though we haven't marketed it, because people fucking love us.
That's true. They do.
Let's do a small campaign right off the bat.
You know what? The
Can
hype
you
is
right
coming
on the
from,
moon in this game?
Sadly,
Probably.
well, I mean, maybe we haven't gotten there yet. I think the hype is coming because people heard
We're having those meetings right now, Andrew,
Right.
and
Okay.
we're not
Fair.
ready to share all of the features with you at this moment.
come to our G3 booth. Pay attention. We're gonna really blow you guys away. We think.
Do
We think
we want-
we have something you love.
Do we want better dialogues? Do we need to worry about that?
Nah, I don't think so.
Voiceover we'll put in. Easter eggs
What
we'll
is-
put in. Better
What
AI
is
will
simple
put in.
body language?
You know, like early like Knights of the Old Republic style, like over gestury
Oh, okay.
cutscene animations.
Okay, let's run some magazine ads here.
Knob for Life tells us to hire Nolan North. I really hope you can like research Nolan North as just an option for your engine later on.
I
in
think
the
that's
game.
just voiceovers. I think when you get voiceovers, it comes default with Nolan North. I'm pretty sure.
We're gonna take. I'm gonna drop out the soundtrack. I don't think we need a real
Nah, I don't
soundtrack.
think so.
We just need surround sound.
I don't think you need virtual economy either.
Well, hold on. That's how we make our money.
Oh,
Right.
microtransactions. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want a new gun? Do you want a new skin? We got your back.
Philco Industries is basically Zynga.
Do you
Are
want
we
to be
making-
a corgi? Do you want to be a German
Perfect.
Shepherd?
Perfect bark is pay to win.
All right. Let's pump graphics up all the way.
Obviously,
World
yeah.
design. Yeah. This is all. All right. We're good.
We're showing
And,
people what the Mbox can
let's
do.
let's throw out a demo. Get people real hyped.
So we make sure it's not one of those multiplayer demos where people just play the
Oh, here
demo
we go.
forever.
G3.
Oh man,
Look
so
at this
hyped.
giant booth.
Oh, look at our booth! Our booth is so big.
It's so large.
We've been building to have a large booth for so long. This is like all my dreams coming true. That's
Sounds-
like triple the
holy
number of
shit.
people we've ever had at our booth. We made it
600.
into the top 100. We're placed 64. That's the first time we made it in the top 100. Awesome.
I lost connection for a second, but I think we're good. Did we still not make the top 100?
No, we made it to number 64.
Yes. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
Xbox
Xbox
360.
360. We're gonna have to make a launch game for that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
think about that, guys. Think about what we should be doing on the Xbox 360.
We should have saved Perfect Bark as a launch game.
No. This is good. This is gonna close out the M-Box.
Right.
Get us.
We're really-
It's gonna clean slate. We're gonna be ready for the M-Box 360. Right now, we need to crunch on these bugs. You guys can't have a vacation until these bugs are gone. I don't care if you haven't seen your family.
What family? You don't have a
This is a-
family. We're your family.
We're your family.
Very realistic simulation.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Big Docking Dude points out we could use Long Arm of the Paw as our launch title for the 360.
Long paw of the law.
I'm really nervous.
Uh,
I forgot how nervous this makes me.
Yeah, getting your review scores in is terrifying. In fact, I'm gonna. Oh, I don't want to pay you guys more. I'm telling these guys to fucking go on vacation before we get these scores because it's harrowing.
Yeah. They shouldn't have to be here with us, you know? Alright, here
Fuck
we go.
you, Star Games. Ugh.
Oh, that's brutal.
Fuck.
Ugh.
Double fuck.
Game Hero's always been the worst to us. They are haters. They do not
They
like
just-
what we're doing.
They don't understand our vision.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's
yeah.
fair to say. Let's get some new topics researched. We need a spy game. That sounds good.
Brack the Man writes his own fake review saying, 5, this game is rough.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
the Fox left ear says Noah's Bark for 360 launch. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good
If
too.
religion was one of the topics, maybe it is. It's not one we have
But
right now.
might-
Rapsney says Howl of Duty, Modern Hound Fair.
I think we'll definitely get to our Call of Duty clone at
Yeah.
some point. I'm sorry, they cloned us.
I
Let's
mean,
be
we had Howling Commandos.
It's true.
Oh gosh. Tangleworm suggests Barkham City.
Oof.
Man.
Let me
Alright.
take some quick contract work. Sometimes I just keep people busy with contract work while we're deciding what we want to do.
It helps us build up research points, so
It's like a real corporation.
Yeah, I run this like a fucking business, Andrew.
Oh,
I'm not fucking around, okay?
Horace Harrison suggests Assassin's Breed, which I have
kind
to
of.
like a
So
lot.
I think, as I see it, we have two choices right now.
Yeah. let's hear it.
We either just hang out, let people we do some contract work while we wait for
Right.
the MBox 360 to launch.
Right.
Or we can try and rush out a GS game, because that shit, man, that got us so much money.
I think it's time for another GS game.
I think that might be our Wild West game.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'd play
Do we
that.
need to make a new engine for the 360? Is there anything new to research?
No, we actually we kind of developed our new engine, Filbrio, with the 360 in mind.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely. It's
Micron
online
Soft-
focused.
Right. We heard some things about what the MBox 360 was going to have. We didn't have specifics, but we had some general ideas, and
Just
we
noticed
took those
out
into consideration.
out of the corner of my eye, up to $400 already.
Yep.
To let people know, I will be reading off a list of people who sent in donations and whatever messages they sent. In other segments, obviously, it would be very difficult for me to do that right now while I'm playing. But later on, as other people are playing, I will be jumping on Skype and reading that off. So look forward to it. So what genres do we want? It's a Wild West game.
I
It's
think
gonna be
on the
we're gonna make it
DS.
for kids because it's on the DS.
Right, obviously. Right,
Okay.
right. We're not crazy.
Casual action?
Yeah, I
That's
think
good.
casual
Yeah.
action is good.
Yeah, I think that's great. We're gonna make it a 3D game because we don't give a fuck.
We're really pushing the GS to its limits.
Okay, now, so one thing that I fucked up with Perfect Bark, and that may have crashed us, that may have fucked everything up. I accidentally made it a small game instead of a medium game,
That's what happens.
so I wasn't able to assign people. And I think the reviewers, those fucking terrible reviewers who are they just want something big and shiny,
Yeah.
And our game wasn't big and shiny enough for
It
them.
was intimate. It was a really intimate. It was kind of a personal
You know
piece. It was a meditation on aliens.
You guys can quote me on this. Write this down. Fuck game reviewers.
Boom.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah. That's fair.
For anyone who doesn't know, I review games for a living, so.
You
Okay,
also have some serious self-hate problems.
I really do. Let's not get into it. Okay, so there's not going to be online play for this. Let's put in basic physics if we can. We don't need gamepad support, right? Because it's
No, the GS has a gamepad built into
yeah,
it.
it's built in.
Yeah.
So let's
Are you going to have achievements? The GS doesn't have achievements.
it does now.
Right,
Okay,
we have internal achievements.
Okay, I'm good with this. Oh wait, I forgot we have to drag staff onto it. Whoops. Let's see. Okay, should be good.
Janine in the chat, Bleeding Heart, says, "Do not trust Tom references with an expense account." One of our guys
Tom
is named
references.
Tom references.
That guy.
Oh, you're spending $2 million on your advertising campaign.
Yeah, I just fuck it, fuck it.
You're pretty all in on Long Paw's
See,
Law.
Perfect Bark sold 216,000 units. That's not great for us. Let's
No,
see
but
if
it was a small game.
it
We
did
knew
not
that.
make a profit. Ugh.
We should have made it a medium game.
Yeah. You know whose fault this is? It's all Bleeding Heart's fault. It's all Janine's fault. She's not here to yell at me. She was really keeping us centered last
Reeling
time. I
us
feel
in.
like.
She was the brain, and I think we were the heart and the lungs and some other parts of the body that are not.
I like where you're going with this. Keep it up.
Just also the fingernails because we claw thing, and the eyeballs. We have a vision. This is going somewhere.
No, this all makes perfect sense to me.
I'm an expert at talking. I'm a talkspert. You should fire me.
So I'm sorry to say, Austin, I have to give away your slot on the marathon. I
Oh
apologize.
no! As long as it doesn't go to that fucker Tom references, I'm okay.
Man, the Foxes left here. Wolfenstein for 360 launch.
Oh.
That's real good.
That's pretty good. Man, we're getting so much hype these days.
Yeah, I mean, we have 203,000 fans.
That's a lot of fans.
And
That's a lot of
And I'm
fans.
just talking about in real life, in the game.
Right, right.
We don't need a day and night cycle for this game.
You want to make it open world?
No. I'm happy with all of this as is.
I like that you're leaving in the virtual economy.
Well, yeah, dude.
There's no infrastructure for that on here.
We gotta make a bank.
It's casual, you know.
That's
What
true.
we're selling, we'll pack in one of those e-readers, and we can sell virtual cards that they can scan in like packs.
The Yorkshire Tom says hashtag the hype is shit, and I agree with that.
Benmo316 suggests Metal Gear Solid.
It's like, yeah, there's been a number of those. I saw a Meow something solid earlier. That's boy.
Oh man, oh get rid of that bug. Get rid of that bug. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Launch. Should we think about doing a
new
published?
combo?
Nice. Not a great combo though.
Good management. I'm such a good
Nice.
manager.
You're a
Filco
pretty good manager,
Industries. So coming up tonight, I'm going to be on until for another hour and a half until 8 p.m. Pacific. After that, Northern Lion is taking over the stream. He's going to be playing Binding of Isaac live on stream. His moneymaker, the thing he's known for.
Does he make money on that? Is that?
I think he does. I believe he
Nice.
does. All right, what do we?
Northern Lion says exclusive. I'm pretty sure that's how you have to read that.
He's never played it anywhere else.
Ever.
Tangleworm says Nolan Northern Lion does all the voices.
Holy shit!
Uh-oh. That's bad.
Oh no!
That's a bad
This is actually, I think, honestly, our worst reviewed game. Flop of the century is what Docstar Cola says, and I think he's right.
This is bad.
Is this gonna bankrupt the company, Phil?
No.
We still have 7.9 million.
Let's do a quick published game.
Do you want? Well, should we do a published game or should we rush right to our 360 launch game?
It's
Do a 360 game.
Oh, it is. Oh, then let's do our 360 game.
So we're going to do. What do we want? Do we want to do Wolfenstein? We talked about Wolfenstein.
I think Wolfenstein's good. Maybe just like a medium military action game is Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Military action, yeah. I think that's
pretty safe.
I think that's playing it safe. I think that's
Exactly.
a smart idea right now. So that's
We
the
know-
thing. That's the thing that I think Austin and Janine and I have figured out from the time playing this game is like, when you have something that bombs, you follow it up with a hit. You got to make money to spend money.
Right.
You got to build it up with what the people want. I don't know.
Phil, are we gonna
What
make
the
this a
people want
mature
is
game?
Wolfenstein.
$500,000 for that license. Yeah, let's do a
Nice.
mature game.
Yeah.
I think so. 360 still probably
That's true.
mature
That's true.
targeting. All right, let's get on this. Northern Line suggests Race Wars 4D, bigger and blacker.
We have to say it's 4D, so we have to save that for the PS3. You know.
Okay,
There's
so
a
we're
fourth dimension.
doing online play for sure.
Absolutely.
I still don't think we can fit basic physics in there, and that sucks.
God
but
damn it.
online play takes up so much
It does.
Yeah.
space that it's just
Yeah.
it's hard.
Ugh, so it goes.
If you lower story and quest, could you fit in on basic physics?
If you lower it like all the way. Because
If
remember,
we
lowering
lowered it all the way, yes.
but remember, lowering it all the way doesn't actually remove it from the bar at the
Yeah.
bottom. It just makes it a. Also, we've played Wolfenstein. We've played Call of Duty. We know
There's
that
no
that bar is
story.
all the way till low.
Yep.
Yeah. See, that seems right to me.
But it's still only 72% engine.
Jesus
It's like-
Christ,
It's just like, I don't know.
man.
Do you need someone with more tech on it?
Yeah, I think that might be it. I don't know.
What if you put Beverly on? Whatever.
It's too late.
It's
Too late.
Let's just do this fucking large market. I don't care. I'm blowing all my money.
Oh, we are gonna
All
lose.
in.
Now or never.
We're basically Silicon Knights.
Oh, Brack the man. Call of Duty is really good.
Coleslaw's asking if we've posted this on Reddit. Yes, there is
Yeah,
now
it
a
is.
post on Reddit. And anybody who's
someone-
watching, if you guys want to go and upvote that, I would really appreciate it.
I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Listen, I would love you forever. Nick Narcotic in the chat. He's the one who posted it. Thank you, sir. Let's get rid of mini games. Let's put in a fucking level editor. Who cares? Let's make it happen. Let's see here. Artificial intelligence.
Voiceover in this?
Beverly on that. And dialogues. Let's get Paul on that. Oh yeah, good call, good call. I did not, uh-oh. Oh yeah, let's remove body, sorry, I forgot. Yeah. Body language we don't need. Let's do better dialogues. If we can.
Let's be real. Wolfenstein does not have better dialogue.
You're right.
That's completely true. Mostly it's barks. Enemy barks.
Yeah. Good point.
How do you say mein Leben in dog?
It's pretty similar, actually.